crime drama that focuses on the tension of the act and the... Elias had taken a mental health week from work, posting photos of the beach to his social media. To the world, he was relaxing. To his girlfriend, Sarah, he was just getting his head right before the baby arrived in 2 months. Elias, just make sure I'm not a father by tomorrow. Elias took a sip of his drink, his heart hammering against his ribs. He didn't hate Sarah, but he hated the cage he felt she represented. The child was a bill he didn't want to pay, a life he didn't want to lead. Marcus and Julian stepped out, pulling up their hoodies. They didn't look like professional assassins. They looked like desperate men looking for a payday. Inside, the house was quiet. Sarah was on the sofa, a bowl of popcorn balanced on her pregnant belly. When the door clicked open, she didn't scream. She thought Elias had come home early to surprise her. "Elias?" she called out, shifting her weight to stand. Marcus and Julian entered the living room. Sarah's face dropped from confusion to terror in a split second. She saw the glint of the metal in Marcus's hand. "Wait, whatever you want. Just take it, please." They didn't speak. Marcus stepped forward. 3 shots rang out. The silence that followed was heavier than the noise. They left the house exactly as they found it, except for the life that was now gone. Detective Sarah Miller arrived on the scene 2 hours later. The neighbors had heard the firecrackers. At first glance, it looked like a botched robbery, but Miller noticed something off. Nothing was stolen. Sarah's jewelry was on the nightstand. Her purse was on the counter. This was an execution. When Miller called Elias to deliver the news, his performance was Oscar-worthy. He wailed, he gasped, he screamed. But when he arrived at the station the next morning, Miller noticed he wouldn't look at the photos of the crime scene. Most grieving partners stare at the photos in disbelief. Elias looked at the floor. "You were away on leave, right, Elias?" Miller asked, sliding a coffee across the table. "Yeah, in the keys. I have the receipts," he said quickly. Too quickly. "I believe you," Miller lied. "But we need to check Sarah's phone and yours. Standard procedure. Maybe she had a stalker. Maybe someone was threatening you both." Elias hesitated. He had deleted the messages. He had cleared the Project Clean Slate chat an hour after Marcus texted done. "Sure," Elias said, handing over his device. Anything to find who did this. What Elias didn't realize was that Marcus hadn't been as careful. 2 hours later, the department's digital forensics unit flagged a cloud backup. While Elias had deleted the messages on his physical handset, his phone had automatically synced the data to a secondary tablet at his home office. The detectives watched the conversation unfold in real time on the screen. "Elias, is it done?"